every now and then. They've never once responded to me. It's so sad.
Oh, thank God we finally see Butterfly. So we've got Gavi Guy and
Let's
Daquat. Gavi Guy upsetting Ricky in qualifiers to take a spot in the elite bracket here. Daquat first time. I don't know if it's their first time in bracket. I want to say they made it into bracket the last SSSO. Don't quote me on that.
I don't believe they did, but I can very quickly check their roles on SpinShare.
If not, then I think it was pretty close in the qualifiers.
Yes.
I've definitely, Daquat has been sharing some scores lately that are just very pog chog, if you will.
Yeah. So they were a finalist in 2 showcases, but this is indeed their first time as an elite in an SSSO.
Very exciting.
Nice.
Oh, and we're also going to... Yep. And we're also going to be getting a raid from Forehead Pox with 7. Let's go.
Ew, Forehead Fox Pog. Sadly, we
it.
saw Butterfly get banned absolutely first. Gavi Guy out here to troll us all.
I can't believe it, Gavi. How could you betray us like this?
And with very fast bans, we have already got our song selection here.
Oh, Skyfracture. Have we seen that play before in the tournament?
Off the top of my head, I'm gonna say no, but I did have to work for some of the streams and missed.
The only opportunity that it would have gotten played was last weekend for the finals, because I don't believe it was played in quals.
I thought that 50s were played in the original qualifiers. Like,
yeah, there's I want to gamble, and I like to gamble at heart. I just rewatched Kakegurui already.
Seems like players are good to go. I'll go ahead and start the countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Ricky, oh no!
wow. Okay.
Cat got this. I have faith. Both players definitely going to do strong here.
I don't know if I caught what you said like 2 seconds earlier. Something about gambling.
I want to gamble. I just rewatched that. What's the Netflix anime? Kakegurui. I just rewatched that. My gambling spirit is fully intact. I need some predictions in my life.
Is that the Squid Game anime that came like a decade before Squid Game?
I don't know.
There are like so many like killing game shows that I think Squid Game is like great, is genuinely great, but I just don't understand why.
Squid Game Gavi Guy picking up a miss.
Couple misses.
Anyway, I don't understand why Squid Game is like the one that just became like the most popular Netflix show of all time.
Look, I really enjoyed. I enjoyed Squid Game. I thought it was a good show, but I will agree. Like High Rise Invasion came out like what, a year before Squid Game, and like just watch High Rise Invasion. It's not very good, but I mean like you can watch it.
I mean it's true. I mean if you if you consider Squid Game a killing game, you would just say oh it's just a Netflix adaptation of Danganronpa.
True.
Yeah, exactly. Danganronpa was the next one I was gonna bring up.
God, I love Danganronpa. It's so good.
The cat picking up some good. I didn't see if it was more than one there. I think I only saw one, but
yeah, they also picked up another miss. Cat still in FC so far.
Oh wow, this is a lot longer than I thought. We still got like 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, no, this is like a 5.5 minute chart.
Oh wow.
and important to note, it looks like the Gavi Guy picked to ban first.
I am not sure.
Reading through referee then, I'm just looking. It looks like Gavi Guy won the roll and then was the first one to ban. So
I'm fascinated by like the click to move gears on Gavi's thing, because I can't tell if it's like the frame rate of it, but it to me it just looks like Gavi almost never lets go. The only time I see the gears like rise up is during a spin.
Yeah, I didn't know Gavi was CTM, but yeah, generally for CTM, like you almost never let go of the mouse. You treat every note as a whole note.
Yeah. Crookie mentioning how Gavi just wanted to make sure that he was the one to ban Butterfly, so he was the evil all along.
Y'all have also played in a couple of spin share tournaments and such. Where do y'all stand on banning first or second? Do you always just take ban second because you get to pick the song, or
I always
sometimes
just
you feel ban first?
I pretty much just don't care. I think like if I could, I would just ask the other person, hey, what do you want to play, and then we would just agree to play that.
I think I'm pretty much on the same page there personally. Like I just like to play bangers, but Halflite,
Yeah.
where do you fall?
I mean, I usually like to ban second because I get to pick, but usually I just pick songs that haven't been played in the map yet. Just so that they get seen,
Nice.
but it doesn't really matter too much to me. But yeah, Gavi is picked up another miss. The cat's also missed a couple, so it still has a pretty good combo going.
Yeah,
there
I
were
did notice
a lot of
Oh, go ahead.
significant drops out of Gavi, so I think and especially looking at them, I don't know which stream is ahead, but based on their streams, it does look like Daquat has a fairly significant score lead, even if their stream was ahead by a good margin.
Daquat is slightly ahead, but like I said, that was an unfortunate drop from Daquat. I don't know. That looked like lag to me. We'll have to wait and see if that was something. Was that a DSP? But the score difference beforehand, Daquat had missed a note, but then kept combo even after their miss for a pretty solid amount of time.
Yeah. I'm like trying to focus on the thing. It does look like Daquat has about a 1,000 point score lead, because I was trying to like line up a note I saw in Daquat's with a note that I saw on Gavi's shortly after.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
So that's going to be about a 1,000 point base score lead on Daquat's part, and accuracy wise, they are also going to be beating Gavi and taking the win for that point. That's 12 MS compared to 11.9. Sorry, that's 12.8 MS compared to 11.99 MS. Very, very close to that. To
About
being
1
in the
MS.
same. Yeah.
Shoutouts to Crookie in the chat. Daquat going for the wiggle on that final slider out. I really wanted to say something about that. That was clean.
It's always a blast to see when players are just having fun in a tournament, whether that comes through as like something funny that they do on their hand cam, or making some cocky plays
Absolutely.
in the tournament.
The
It's
clutch
always
plays.
it's always great to see players just having the time of their life.
Yeah, I mean, Trex also does the wiggling on the wiggly sliders as well, so I mean, it just is a way to clearly get better scores on charts.
Yeah.
And so I shout out to Mappy for saying I'm gonna dead and
I'll pick with a very important tournament rule. Wiggling is a legal requirement.
We are going to go to displace, which I have to look up because I don't know off the top of my head what this chart is.
It's a funny modus chart.
Oh, it's the
Modus.
modus chart. Gotcha. Yes.
A modus.
A modus.
I'm sorry. Yeah, the devs have
Alrighty,
officially
we're good to
licensed
go. I will start
modus
the
for
countdown.
the.
3,
Uh,
2.
Is it base game or is it DLC? I believe it's base game, right?
3, 2, 1.
Possibly. I haven't really looked at the dialogue, but it's still a lot of the modus hype going on nonetheless.
Yes.
Very hype.
2 modus tracks from.
Oh, that's a fairly significant beat hole drop on Daquat's part.
Yeah.
Ooh. Was that? I didn't see. Was it one with? That has a release, right? Like, not only some of the
I'm-
people, but the release itself.
I'm not entirely sure, but I do know that it was at the very start of the beat hole. Audio jungle. Sorry. Just gotta make sure that we don't. end up with-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too much dead air, or else we're just a radio stream. Yeah, when's Twitch introducing the radio broadcasts and music channel description?
Oh boy, they would UMG and all of these other music companies would go after their ass so fast if they did
It
that.
would be so fast.
They already have it too. It's called Amazon Music.
Gavi holding a really clean PSC here. Super impressive. The song goes. These
Bit slider break on the cat's part.
yeah, these sliders in particular is what I was thinking about. Like, I definitely just had like
Ooh, Gavi picking up a miss there.
sliders that break like that. Where like, yeah, that's all it takes to drop the TFC.
This is definitely a difficult chart to get an FC on. It has many funny sliders and streams in it.
Why do we have what's it? It's interesting that we have
A command for brackets, but it's
yeah, and then it just
brackets.
redirects you to another command.
Iconic.
That's a good question. It's kind of like the dictionary entries where it's like you look at it, it's like, well, refer to this word instead.
They have the entry for it, but it just sends you to another word.
I hope for a dictionary that just sends you on a recursive loop over and over again.
Oh, I didn't see one Gavi missed. Wait, whoa. I'm so bad.
Oh
my god,
yeah.
no!
As you can see there, it was on a slider. Is that right, Halflite?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Gavi did miss that slider. That's right. That was actually my curse. So this really will come down to MS. I feel like Gavi probably has an advantage here.
Yeah.
So far, they had a pretty long run with the PFC before breaking.
Yeah, and those few misses are definitely going to be adding up for Daquat at this moment, especially given their earlier misses. Like, yeah, I think Gavi is at a fairly, no, not fairly, maybe just a slight score lead, base score lead right now. Yeah, about 300 or so points, I want to guess.
Yeah, so it looks like they have the same base score based on the stream, but also Daquat is a little bit ahead.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to Akko for pulling some Twitch commands out of thin air that just fixed the problem for us.
Easy. Entering the back half of this chart here, I think this is all but confirmed.
You never know. MS could play a
you-
factor, but there were
you
a
know
lot.
what?
There were
Oh,
a few,
yeah, for
more than a
sure,
few
MS.
misses on Daquat's part. So
I was gonna say I don't want to say anything before like literally the end of the song and see someone drop one of those spins or sliders that are just really long.
The the funny at the end.
But
Oh!
Gavi guy.
Oh my God!
One job.
no, Gavi!
Oh, no! Okay, that makes it tighter. And let's see here. No, he's still gonna take it. He's still gonna take it.
7.
With
Yeah,
about-
I mean, still really close match. Less than
Yeah.
less than 300 points is a very tight match for.
Do they have
For sure.
roughly the same MS there? That's 13.32 compared. That's a 0.1 MS difference.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Whoa, let's go.
Well, I guess this will be another exciting matchup.
1-1.
Go for it.
Oh no, that's 1-1.
1-1. Ready to play some Super Mario, starring Chris Pratt.
Super Smash Bros. 1-1.
He's so cool.
Feeling risky, Feral says the
Ooh,
cat.
we're seeing Feral again. I'm very excited to see how this turns out.
Well, I gotta double check. I feel like the cat just posted a Feral score that I saw. Oh, they didn't. This will be interesting.
Alright, both players are good to go. I will be starting the countdown.
Someone please
3,
feed Gavi.
2, 1.
I mean,
Go.
Ready?
my hands are
Go.
even skinnier than that, so just give me your food.
Oh, I just noticed that Gavi plays with his keyboard about like a whole hand above his mouse. A little interesting setup. I personally just every time I play with Free Will, I got distracted by Daquat's like really sharp and jagged movement to the matches.
It's interesting. They're doing a Metal Man.
No, just really sharp angular movements. Anyway, I play with my keyboard and mouse on like roughly the same level on my desk. Like my mouse is slightly it's about the middle of my keyboard. If I'm making any sense right now.
Yeah, no, I think that makes sense. I mean, it definitely. Oh no, Gavi taking up a pretty significant miss there, going to 2x. But the cat's still on PFC.
Well, not anymore after that
Not anymore.
tap stream.
Yes, wants a brutal tap stream to get a perfect on all the way.
Yes.
Going back to the keyboard, it depends. Like, I usually have to level with each other, but if I'm using my microphone, I push my keyboard back because my microphone is super big.
I see. And while we were discussing that, Gavi picking up another miss through into a spinner. Did drop him down to 3x. I'm trying to gauge score lead. Daquat is definitely at about a few hundred points ahead in base score at the moment. Given how Daquat generally had a lower MS than Gavi, I think that this is definitely looking in their favor for now, but things could change as notes get dropped and goods get earned. Well, assuming they do get dropped in the first place. Well,
Both players.
yes.
It's probably a zero sum for each of them, though. They both seem to be pretty equal misses.
Yes.
I unfortunately had to step away to deal with my cats, but it looks like both players are like, I think there's a slight time delay, but like it looks like they're both roughly on the same combo.
I think that-
Gavi's slightly ahead.
No, I think that Daquat is.
I think Daquat is slightly ahead in score, but in terms of combo, like if Daquat drops again, on like a match stream like that,
We'll see how they do on the infamous Swiss triplets in this chart.
Yes. Oh wow,
Cat picking up a drop.
I've played Feral before, but I don't remember that. That looks really
That one,
yeah, it
yeah.
looks like it getting really chaotic.
that one beat tap section is absolutely brutal, and Gavi guy absolutely like flying through it really cleanly, holding this combo. Yeah, this might go to Gavi guy here.
Yeah.
Possibly, Daquat had some misses on that same section.
I think it's obviously it'll come down to MS here. Daquat has a slight lead in terms of base score, but I feel like Gavi might pick this up in MS.
Yeah.
So we're getting some requests from chat, Cosmos, where Wei is asking for some fortunes.
Fortune? Wait, what? What is happening? Tell me some fortunes? And also, can you tell me what the numbers for the lottery are not going to be? Just
Oh
six
no,
numbers.
it's still going to be
Okay.
Daquat's victory, about 200 points.
Yeah, Daquat.
Oh
still
wow,
winning.
Daquat really taking it.
Yeah.
And that's purely based on the base score, because
Yeah.
had the superior MS.
That-
Yeah.
that is
About
pretty
80,
wild.
about 0.8 MS
And-
lead.
Honestly, that comes down to what? Sub 200? That's 100 something points right there. Like, that's really
Yes.
close. That was a tight match between both players.
Yeah, about
Less than-
140.
Less than 5 note difference in streak. Like, that was a tight match and really impressive from both players.
Yes.
Ricky, I'm getting you your I'm trying to find a funny number. Hold on. 6 digits? Okay, hold on. It'll be this.
No. 6
Not-
random numbers, not 6 digits.
Yeah, 6 random numbers.
Yeah. Oh, 666 Ow! I accidentally rolled my chair over my headphone cord.
Yeah, it's just like, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, I'm not a hero. So I'm gonna be totally honest here. This was one chart I left intentionally as a sight read. I still haven't played this. I left it as a sight read for the tournament.
Yeah, this is my favorite song on the Diversitas album. Although it probably makes sense that it's also like the single most anime-esque song on that album.
2, 1, go.
This definitely, from the preview, looks like a fallen anime chart. I'm excited to see. Jazzy.
Yeah, I'm surprised to find that it is in fact a fallen chart.
Yeah, sorry for cutting you off, Halflite. Can you elaborate? Definitely, I agree. Oh, no!
It has some spins, it has some full notes in it, a lot of beats. But it's very similar to Waiting in that there's a lot of polyrhythmic drum patterns in the drops.
I don't think that the drum patterns are very polyrhythmic in this chart. I think that a lot of them tend to line up with the like the taps and slides for the most part. So it just comes down to nailing those beat spam sections.
Not like trying to talk about my skill here, but I have played a fair amount of spin to compare my scores to Daquat's specifically, and I will say I feel like Daquat may have similar issues that I do, where like really beat spam heavy patterns can be very daunting. So watching them miss that there felt like, yeah, I feel that. I've definitely been there. Picking up a handful of goods and a couple of misses there.
As well as an entire beat hold there. That's going to be a pretty large deficit on their part.
Meanwhile, Gavi holding a very impressive full combo here.
So far, both Gavi and Daquat have been taking really good turns for going up against their opponent. Because they've been basically trading game after game.
Yes.
Gavi wins this match.
Man, I absolutely love this song. This is the one song that introduced me to Wyvern P, and I've been a massive fan of is ever since, even though I haven't charted any other Wyvern Peace songs. I find it. Sorry.
I think that's fair. I mean, there's too many songs to chart. There's just I want to chart like a good variety of different lists.
Yeah, I think Diversitas was great for me in that regards, because up until then, I think like 75% of all of my charts were just anime bullshit, right? So Diversitas being mostly Japanese and Korean EDM was a really nice change of pace for me.
I will ask if I'm the one who's sounding ignorant here. Feel free to ignore me, but I see the P as like the end of the artist name. Is this a Vocaloid track? Am I?
This was originally a Korean Vocaloid track, yes.
Gotcha.
But the version that I charted specifically was a cover by.
It's a cover.
By Serentium. That's gonna be a
Very
fuck
cool.
us on Gavi's part.
Yeah,
PBs on both sides, very clean from both players, but
probably the biggest point lead that we've seen so far in this round. However, it will be Daquat picking the final map, so they have the advantage in that regard. And Crookie saying that this is anime adjacent.
Yeah, I think only one of the. I was debating on if I should add this song to my no anime playlist because it's Korean and not Japanese. Let me see if I did end up adding it to there. I don't think I did.
The final map will be Tom Sawyer.
I really didn't anticipate this being picked at all during the tournament. Has someone played this before? Is this the first?
I'm pretty sure this is the first time it's being played.
Yeah, I'm checking my no anime playlist, and I'm Not a Hero is not on there. So in the end, I did not deem
Alright,
it
seems like both players are good to go. I'll start the countdown.
anime.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ready?
In the preview already, I can see G4 with his love of funny tight 90 degrees.
I used those types of sliders to chart once, and then I forgot how to actually make them, and have since tried to make them again and can't figure them out. So, shout outs to those sliders.
I don't remember what it is. I think it comes down to like making 90 degrees that are like incredibly close to each other, and then putting another slider in before it. I remember I accidentally made it once, but I deleted that slider because I didn't really want that effect in my chart.
Well, Gavi is struggling on this chart. Daquat still has FC.
I did, yeah. I was gonna say I was watching Daquat's side and saw them pick up a single good, but it looks like Gavi has dropped the full combo here.
However, this chart is very tricky, especially with the beat and beat hold methods. Which is probably why it hasn't been picked so far.
Yeah, G4 charts always tend to be like very harsh, very coarse and aggressive, right? Which, based on what I've seen out of Daquat's own charts, I think that's very suiting for the types of charts that they can play to their ability.
Yeah, well, G4 definitely does not compromise on their charts, which I mean, can lead to some very excellent charts, but also some very tricky charts as well.
Yes. Oh, and that's gonna be a miss out of Daquat. So,
Fortunate.
it does look like Gavi missed at around the same
time. There,
Yeah.
It
Now
is
I'm
kind of
thinking of
wild
another
to
one.
watch. It's kind of wild to watch Gavi's right hand on the mouse. Like, the movement there is so wide.
Whoa! Wait, what is? Yeah, wait, what is that movement? That's fascinating.
I do something very similar, which is why I'm just enjoying watching it. Like, I can get very ecstatic with my spin.
It looks like he's just like moving his fingers across the mouse, and and the wheel is moving to his command.
I will say Gavi with the cool 666 base score, Daquat PBing and taking the match. Wow, clean graph out of Daquat.
Yes, Gavi, however, with a very nice score in the end.
Yo, Gavi still gets the nice.
Yeah, but again, very close round, and like you said, that's like a very impressive graph from the cat on this map in particular.
Yeah, it's very fascinating to see how both players just knew exactly the types of charts that either they were good at, or they could counter the other at, or maybe perhaps a little bit of both. Like, that was just a non-stop stream of back and forths throughout.
It was a really tight match through and through. Very fun to watch.
Yes.
Right, but we will get to see Gavi's mouse wizardry again tomorrow. But,
I bet the predictions are enjoying their whole 50 points on Gavi guy.